All right, welcome back, everybody. Another week. So last week, you guys all set off for Silverbury, where you discovered that Chieftain Wraith, the descendant of Viscount Wraith of Lord Noctum's uh, vassals, was worrying over his missing son, who had been missing for a while. And he pointed you in the direction of this cave where you discovered an Alvarez uh, group that was acting very strangely, but pressing forward into the cave and beating back the enemies. Uh, Persistence decided to chase off after a straggler down a side passage.
To make sure they didn't execute the prisoners.
Yep, and he is now a kind of prisoner himself. So he is in the midst of the enemies. He has one successful death save throw and one failed death saving throw. And with that, let's restart the initiative order. We have Aerith with us, so Aerith is going to be joining in behind Minsk and along with Tenelus. Tenelus was able to scout ahead a little bit stealthily and spot the dire straits that Persistence was in. And now the heroes have to figure out what the hell they're going to do. Um, okay, so Elijah, you are not uh, in that area. You are all the way over here. In fact, we'll move the camera. Persistence's soul floating around as he's lying dying, watching everything. What are you doing? Is Nash not here?
Sorry, muted.
Okay.
So, being. Can I step onto the wall here and reach around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to step around and reach around that corner there and take a swing.
All right. That's a hit. Uh, okay, and you do your offhand strike. That's also a hit.
Awesome.
So that's going to be 22 damage on the first hit, plus the 4 from your wounding property, and then your second attack of 11.
Yep. And that'll be me. I'll stay here for the moment.
Okay.
Give Jacques some support.
All right.
Even though I'm going to kind of tuck myself up against the wall so these guys can't see me.
We should
Okay.
probably have Aerith roll initiative.
She did.
Already did.
She's already ahead of you.
She is indeed.
Okay. So the Mind Flayer is going to do something that you guys can't see. And then it is Minx's turn.
Comrades, we need to get in there and give our allies some assistance before whatever evil things happens. I'm going to have him move 5, 10, 15.
I'm gonna move the camera back.
Oh, yep.
I think this is all, I'm stepping through the path.
Yep.
So that takes me, I can't tell if I'm on, like, it's not putting me like on an actual hex. So I'm not sure if that's a spot.
Yeah. Here, I'll put you on this. Oh, now you're phasing through the map. We'll just say you're kind of in between these two squares.
Okay, yeah, all right, that works for me. All right, so that's regular movement. I could rush. I'm trying to remember. What's stuffing a potion down someone's throat?
That is an action.
That is an action. Okay. And I think my only healing is because giving someone temporary HP doesn't help if they're on the ground.
No, I don't think it does. It would prevent if somebody tried to stab him. I don't think you would get failed death saving throws. As long as the stabbing wasn't more than his temporary hit points.
Right. But it doesn't really work when all my healing is touchy.
Yeah, go touch him.
Oh, he can't quite get there with his movement.
Yeah, if I'm doing,
Extendo arms.
You don't
I
have.
Do
mean,
you want him to live?
I could run all the way and then just be there and then just stand.
You don't have healing word.
What I was about to ask.
I
Is-
have cure wounds.
Oh, that's the worst of the two.
This is what I have as a bard, man.
Bard.
Bard gets healing word.
What?
Yeah, I didn't think Bard got cure wounds. I thought they only got healing word.
No, they get both.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I swear.
might be having a stroke, but I feel like you've used healing word
Yeah.
before.
I
No,
could've
I've been
sworn.
using cure wounds.
Healing word's definitely a bard spell. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it's the most bardest heal. It's literally you speak and somebody is healed.
Oh, how the heck did I miss that?
Yeah, if you didn't know that, I'll let you swap it out at this point. Because, like,
I would probably do that. Yep. Thank you.
okay.
And then learn that. 'Cause that changes up everything I'm going for here. Yeah, so I'd be, Comrade, rise! The Tvarish needs you! And then hit him with a level 3 healing word.
All right, persistence. You wake up. Your brain is a bit foggy. I think you still got about 30 seconds left on that.
Doesn't stun clear when you go unconscious?
I don't think so. I don't think
Why
any
would
other
it-
condition.
why would it
Yeah,
clear?
Why would it
I
clear?
don't know.
I am dying. I'm no longer stunned.
So I thought that like the unconsciousness would override it, and then when the unconsciousness is cleared, I don't know. Whatever.
That is wishful
I don't
thinking.
know, I feel
Nothing-
like,
Yeah, no, I
nothing
don't think
clears
so.
at
the
death
brink of
unless
death
stated.
would be a real
Jump start.
awakening experience.
You
Yeah,
could say it's a more stunning experience than getting stunned, really.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I probably don't even move as I'm healed, so they probably don't even notice.
Yeah. I mean, you're free to not open your
I
eyes
mean,
and
you
play
probably
dead for a
breathe
moment.
more or something. I don't know.
Breathe deeper.
Persistence is famous breathing.
Seeing him on the ground and knowing I had cast some magic, I am still going to shout, Comrade, truly now is the time to rise! To try and give him bardic inspiration.
Which is a bonus action.
That's
bonus
also
action?
a bonus action. So you can't do both. You do still have your main action though.
I thought hitting him with healing word was my.
That's a bonus.
That's a healing word's a bonus action. It's at
That's
range
why
and a bonus
I was.
action.
I was looking at these before on action. God damn it! That's why I couldn't find it. All right.
Oh,
Can't
so
you
you
do a
did have
bonus
it?
action as an action
No,
if you choose?
no, I didn't have it. That's what I think when I was first looking around at spells, I had it selected by action time.
I see.
Okay,
So
so that's
you're
that. So then I still have a regular action.
Yes.
And now with the way it works, that means that with my regular action, I can't hit him with mockery because it has to be 2 cantrips at the same time if I'm doing that.
No, you can.
Well, you can hit him with a cantrip. So if you cast a spell as a bonus action, your main action spell has to be a cantrip.
Got it. Which is fine. Which is exactly what I'm doing right now.
That is exactly what you're doing.
Okay. I'm going to try to mock blue.
Okay. He fails. He is mocked.
Hooray. And that'll be it for me.
He said this was the mocking one. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and then it's his turn. So he's gonna, let's see. Persistent. His rifle was wet. But I'm gonna say he's had time to clear it at this point. So he's gonna go ahead and fire a round at Minsk. And by a round, I mean he's gonna hit you with 2 attacks, because that's how we're representing it. Or maybe not.
He's going to try.
He tries, but his shot it's really hard to get it around the corner of the cave.
I
You've
would-
got
Your
lots of
rifle
cover.
is as impotent as your father.
the first one would have also been a disadvantage. But,
Savage.
yeah.
That's true.
Just hear
Yeah.
Aerith cackling from back.
Persistence is not amused. Persistence has been stabbed while immobile by this man.
Yeah. All right. See, that wasn't too hard, was it?
No. Now that I
Uh,
know that I have the appropriate spell.
Yeah. Okay, and then we've got 3 other guys over here. Move the camera so you guys can see.
I'm the camera.
Yep. I do like the mechanics of like the vision, but it does make the recording a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
But I'm doing that to myself.
I would say, isn't it possible for you to get the recording stuff and be doing it as the GM so you get the full map?
Yes, but as the GM, like I can see the whole map and everything all the
Oh,
time.
right, which means that there's going to be times in recordings that it's to our advantage in
Right. Yeah.
metagamey ways. Got it.
Right. So let's see. Yeah, and I don't want to have to like deal with that complexity all the time. So anyway, uh, so we've got 3 arquebusiers down here. One of them is in melee with Jacques. He's going to attempt to hit it with a short sword, and I think he hits. Pretty sure. Jacques' armor class is a 20. Yeah, so he hits for 6. Am I? Okay, I'll just have to keep track of hit points on his token. So he has 28 out of 53 right now. I guess I'll let you guys see that. So he takes the 6 damage. And then the guy behind him is going to try. He can't get Elijah. This is a weird corner case because Elijah is not like in line of sight. He's like around the wall, but he's still technically like in melee range of this arquebusier back here. So does he get disadvantage for firing in melee?
All right. So which guy again?
This guy in the back here,
Yeah, he's in melee.
because yeah, but there's a wall in between them.
Well, that counts as cover then.
Well,
You
then-
can't shoot through a wall.
Yeah, like if he
Okay.
can fire, then it counts as cover. Like
Yeah,
if
he's not in
there's
melee,
enough
then
of
he's
a
behind cover, and then he can't just shoot through it. So
yeah.
different problems.
Okay. I'm gonna give him disadvantage for the cover.
Well, cover has a mechanic.
Yeah, I know it's the AC. Disadvantage I think is worse though for him.
It depends.
All right, that's 2 misses, and the guy in the back doesn't have line of sight on him. Actually, he might back up.
Pillow question: which is better at dodging, an elf or an Amazon?
That is a good question. Okay, and that is all of the arquebusiers. So that puts us at Jacques' turn. All right, so what is Jacques gonna do? Let me bring up his character sheet, see what options he's got. Let's see. He's running low on spells and on hit points. He doesn't have cure wounds prepared. Looks like he might not actually have any spells prepared. Okay, that's a choice. Yeah, I don't think he picked out his spells.
Do paladins prepare? I haven't played a paladin in a long time.
Yeah, they do it like clerics, where they can pick at the start of the day. Um,
If they're not all smite, then what's the point?
I mean, true. I mean, sometimes there's like a little bit of a tactical something else.
You ask Mark about that. He'll disagree.
I mean, I've played a paladin too. So I guess we're just making 2 attacks then. So that's 1 hit for 7. All right. So now it's gonna be Teneless.
At this point, I just kind of want to leave. All right. Do I want to stealth? Nah, it's not the time for stealth. All right. So I'll move 30. Man, it's still pretty dark in here.
I think you were, weren't you flying? So you have a speed of 60.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't mean I want to fly farther forward.
Sure.
Let's see here. Also, I have no idea how tall these tunnels are because this doesn't seem very tall. Hmm. 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 Well, maybe that's not a good idea. Then again, I could just kill persistence. Let's see here. Let's go here then. That's probably fine. I shall attack that guy twice. Yeah. No, god damn it. Why is it using these? I don't want to use the D&D Beyond dice.
I mean, a 21 with 10 damage is pretty good for your arm, bud.
Yeah, but I don't want to wait for the fucking dice to roll around on the screen and then settle and then fucking roll.
Fair enough.
Why is this on? Go away. That's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. So that's 1 hit. Uh, for 10 damage. Okay, and now we get to Aerith.
All right. All right, 25. 30. Ah, that doesn't help me. I see nothing. Oh no.
Yep, that's the problem.
Oh, look at this sliver. Uh,
This is a test roll, ignore it. Alright, the dice are gone. Alright.
what is this?
One of the Alvarez soldiers.
Ah, I couldn't tell. What the line of sight is very weird. Oh, now I can tell if I squint. Um, if I were to stand here, is he sort of? Would I be able to touch him, or is that too thick of an like a alcove? I can't
Well, I
really.
think Teneless is floating above you, so you could kind of duck beneath Teneless.
I was wondering if I could reach around this corner.
To touch Persistence?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the soldier's blocking it deliberately. So
Yeah. Well, once we take care of this man's.
if you were standing in his space, then you could.
Cool. All right. Mm,
It's probably for the best I was muted.
Why that?
Step underneath Tennis. Do I have eyes on persistence? That's the important part of
Do you
this.
have eyes on persistence?
I
Here,
I do.
I can move you underneath Aerith. If you can see
Yeah.
him on the map, you can see him.
Cool.
It's the whole point of this.
Yep.
I don't think that hits.
A 13 is a miss, unfortunately.
That's fine. I'm gonna just sort of put myself there. All right.
Okay.
Okay. That is the end of my turn for now.
All right, so that is his turn. So he is going to attempt to knock you over with his shield.
That's not very nice.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
All right. Then he's going to follow it up with a couple of spear attacks. It
Nope.
looks like
Nope.
those also miss you. Okay. Okay, so you guys that are here are going to see this guy come around and start messing with this pulley system here. And he's going to pull up a platform. And then he's going to stand on it and then let go, and he's going to drop down.
All right. Well, you can set your arrow to invisible so we can't see it. Just FYI.
Oh, can you see it off in the
Oh
darkness?
yeah. Yep.
Okay.
There's a strange snake coming for us.
Yep. It is unfortunate that it does it that way.
Well, you can set it to.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't think I had to bother.
The fun thing is that if a player sets it to invisible, the DM can still see it.
I did know that, yeah. But yeah, so that is all for the soldiers. So the knight is dead, so that puts us at persistence.
Oh, joyous.
You are still stunned.
Yep.
So it puts us at Elijah.
Nash.
Sorry, we're gonna aim because I don't want to move this turn.
Okay.
And I really want to hit.
Yep, you definitely hit. So there's
Awesome.
what, 28? Okay.
Yes, 28 now, 2 at the beginning of his turn.
Yep.
And
Oh.
did he fail his con save?
Oh, he needs to make his con save. He
He
failed
failed his other con save, so that's going to be another 2d4. So he'll actually take, sorry, 5 at the beginning of his turn.
it. Okay. Well, I added the d4 you rolled on the last attack. So is that 5 instead of 2 then, is what it
Yes.
is? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna say that kills him because he's got 1 hit point left, and I don't want to
Okay.
have to keep. And he goes like right after, like not quite right after you, but close enough to right after you that he's just gonna collapse.
Okay. Cool.
And you can't move, and you bonus action aimed, so that's everything for you.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So the Mind Flayer is gonna.
say I'm figuring something out here. Whenever you make a weapon attack,
Yeah.
it's proficiency.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Plus.
yeah. Plus,
Plus attack stat. Yeah, you're good. You're adding.
no, I should have a plus 10.
No, when you make your weapon attack, it's dexterity plus proficiency. When you do the damage, usually it's just dexterity, but you also add proficiency.
Okay.
Unless you have,
Yep.
for some wild reason, +7 dexterity.
No. Okay. So I have it right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was making sure of.
I checked that
Yep.
as well. So
Cool.
Okay. So that puts us at Minx.
Can someone see if I have been potentially healing a dead person? He's gonna move up so he can get better sight on those two.
and fireball.
Man, I wish I had fireball. The question is, do I want to try? How does blue look? We've been hitting him with stuff, haven't we?
He's gotten hit with a mockery, I think twice. The big thing that happened to him, or no, I think he fell off the ledge and took some damage, and then got mocked, and that's it. So
That's
he's
it. Okay, so he's
not
actually probably
looking
fine.
that hurt at all. No.
Didn't he also get mind blasted with me?
He succeeded on his saving throw.
Oh, so only took half damage. Okay.
Oh, you have less intelligence than a thrall, I guess.
I mean, I've got 10, so
He has 11, so
yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have room to talk. Anyway, well, fascisti.
you're
Two
mocking each
soldiers.
of them.
Yep.
Okay. He fails again. So he is mocked, and he takes 6. And then the guy in the front is also mocked. All right, now all of these are landing,
There we go.
and he takes 3. As you wisecrack your way through.
And that'll be it for me for now.
Okay. Let's see. So the arquebusser's turn. So he is going to see Aerith and try and shoot her a couple of times.
The first one misses, the second one hits.
All right. Bullet punches you in the chest, but is
I would
deflected.
much rather the first one hit me than the second one, but
Oof, yeah. Oh wait, that should have been a disadvantage.
Should have been.
Yeah. Here, we'll count that as the first one. So that's just the first one. So this is the actual second hit. Okay, so they both missed. Never mind. He would have drawn a good beat on you, but your friend mocked him.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That is what I am here for.
Okay. And then this guy, he's actually going to dodge and move back. And that is the arquebusser's turn. So that puts us at Jacques. Jacques is on a tear, so he's going to go off in pursuit. And he has to dash to catch up. So he's just going to do that. Or actually, he can. I think he has. He took the fighting style that gives you cantrips. He does, so he's going to Sacred Flame him instead. Dexterity. Alright, and the guy dodges out of the way. Okay. And that is Jacques' turn. So that puts us at Teneless. Teneless, what are you doing?
I'm thinking. I'm gonna move in.
Okay, so you fly over the soldier on the ceiling.
And I'm gonna have lost where am I put my character sheet. One second. Okay. I guess this is technically flanking now. I'm gonna take that.
Yep. That's going to be 2 hits. You stab him in the back.
Alrighty,
20.
and let's see here. Persistence at the end there. Alright. I am going to take a opportunity attack on me.
He'll have disadvantage from the mocking. He's going to attempt a shield bash to keep you from running, but misses.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Um, that's probably fine. Yeah. That's cool there. That's my turn.
Okay. Aerith.
Right. Yeah, I am going to step, maybe. I'm stuck. I was gonna step right here, but
There is
I
a
think
guy
I've.
blocking your way.
Oh, could I
Teneless
step around? Oh, he's floating. You're right.
Yeah, Teneless is floating, so he can go over, but you are unfortunately ground bound.
That's fine. Who needs to go over there?
An 18 is a miss, or 17 is a miss. 18 would have been a hit.
That's fine. She's gonna curse to herself quietly, and that's
Okay. Let's see. It's gonna be his turn. He's gonna attempt to knock you down again.
nope.
Okay. And stabby, stabby. And
That
it's just the
first
first
one
number.
hits.
Yeah, it's just the 4, not the 5. The 5 is of the two-handed roll. But
I'm
he's got
gonna
a
need
shield.
him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I'm using my so he takes half damage. As a
Okay.
my sort of natural tempest. It's called Wrath of the Storm. Every time someone
Right.
hits me, they get shocked.
Okay. He gets a little shocked. But that's his turn. And then, let's see. Okay. This guy can make it up to here. So Tenuous, you will see another soldier dashing towards you, and he's going to be able to get up into melee, but he is not close enough, or he was not close enough to make an attack this round. And he has a buddy coming in behind him.
I like how they kind of look like ghosts materializing as they come closer.
Unfortunately, I can't see that because I can just always see them.
Fair. So like the farther away, like the guy that's right here, he's sort of translucent.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's hard to see. That's cool. And I
Oh,
see.
probably because is he on the edge of the light?
Yeah, he's like at the edge of my because
Yeah, because
I can
you're
see all the way to
you're
here, but
you're the you're the only one here that doesn't have dark vision.
because I'm blind. What's up?
Well, it's a good thing that persistence is glowing.
You,
Um, okay. So that's them. Is there anybody else on the map who's alive? I don't think so. Okay, so that's their turn, and then it's Persistence's turn.
oh, joyous.
Oh man, you'd think you'd get this eventually.
Yeah, you'd think.
Are you keeping track of how many rounds it's been?
No. Uh, it's been at least one, two. It's been at least 6.
Okay. We'll split the difference and say that it's 8, so you've got 2 more to make.
Okay. Actually, probably is because I don't think I counted the 2 that I had to make saves for.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I wouldn't make saves while I'm unconscious for the stun, would I?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you would.
Because I only made
And
death saves those turns. I didn't make
that's true. So go
didn't
ahead
make
and make
stun
2 more
saves.
saves to see if you were stunned, unstunned. I believe
Hey.
that does it. Okay.
Ah.
I mean, you only needed 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I got
So
a 1.
I'm gonna say that 15 is for this round then,
Okay.
just to make things
And
simple.
I do it at the end of my turn, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you finally recover your wits about you. And things are looking up for persistence.
Well, persistence is looking up because he's on the ground.
That too. And that brings us back
Someone flip
around.
him over.
That brings us back around to Elijah. Jacques and the Arquebusiers have been running away from you.
Which is really unfortunate because now I have to find them. Okay, so here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Get up next to him and let's give him a swing.
13 misses. He's dodging.
Twice.
Yep. Oh, and he was
Okay.
also dodging. So
Oh, so yeah, it would have been with disadvantage. So yeah, definitely
yep,
miss.
definitely a miss.
Okay. That's me.
Okay. Mind Flayer's turn. He's gonna do something you guys are not aware of. All right. And that puts us at Minx.
Comrades, Let's see what I can do. Aerith hasn't been hit much. How's I was gonna call you Zench for a second. Tantalus looking.
I am at moderate wounds, I guess. I don't know. You'll have to judge it off of that.
All right.
Light wounds? Light wounds is probably better. There you go.
I'm gonna throw off healing word at you. And then
Okay.
I'm going to once more try and mock the one trying to smack Aerith.
Let's do a wisdom save. He fails.
It would be easier on all of us, Fascisti, if you would just give up and die. I can't move past because he's blocking, and I don't really know what else is going on, so that'll be it for me.
Okay. Let's see. Arquebusser's turn. Let's take this guy's turn first. Because it's least complicated. Okay, this arquebusser is going to take the dodge action and then leave and climb down this ladder. So you can take an attack of opportunity at disadvantage if you would like.
You know, I would.
16 gets him on the dot. So that's
Cool.
9 plus the 2.
Yep.
And you got a wound in on him. Okay, and then the one who is next to Tantalus is going to draw his sword and attempt to smack him.
He's gonna take 5 poison damage, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have armor? You don't have armor of Agathys up, do you?
I got different temporary HP though,
Okay.
as I was inspired by our drummer. Trumpeter? Minstrel?
Accordionist, thank you.
Accordionist?
All
I
right.
can only picture you as a slightly rotund dragonborn with a thick mustache, with suspenders on.
Where'd the suspenders come from?
Because the few times I've seen an accordionist perform, they're a fairly overweight man with big mustache and big suspenders on.
The
He keeps his
suspenders,
pants up.
yes, but Weird Al is not obese.
Pretty much.
Well, these two folks weren't Weird Al.
I was thinking about like a more Slavic version of him. Like, wait, Yankovic is Slavic as it gets
Yeah,
anyway.
that's what when you were
Yeah.
like you came up with the name. I'm like, wait, you're playing a Slavic bard. He uses an accordion, and your last name isn't Yankovic.
I know. That's all right.
Ankovic, that can't be Slavic.
All right. Well, this puts us at Jacques'
I took
turn.
the 7 damage though.
Okay.
But since it's temporary HP, it only hurt. I think I don't have to do the concentration.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right.
So Jacques is going to go ahead and dash. So you can go over here and then just slide down the ladder. But but he cannot attack. So, but he is in melee with the guy. He's gonna shout, "Come, Elijah! The game's afoot," or something. I don't know. I'm not Rec.
I disagree.
So that puts us at Tennis.
Okay. Well, persistence is not conscious, or well, he's stunned. Either way, I don't know. I don't think he gives advantage.
He's currently on the ground. Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
threatened. He's not threatening in a way
He's
that
not
would give
threatening anybody
advantage.
right now. I think that's probably the best way to put it. Is he threatening? No. All right. Well, that's a shame.
Who are you attacking?
Gunman, I think.
Gunman?
Probably.
Okay. Gunman takes a hit for 11.
And it looks like there's a well here. I have a feeling that's where our friend went.
Yes, you
But
saw.
I have. I don't know. Who knows? There is a well. Let's see here. Hmm. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Oh well, I did already. Man, I can see why people say Warlock is boring when all your stuff is gone. It's I'm just a shitty fighter. Well, I guess I could fly 50 feet some direction. I guess I'll just be right here.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
Aerith.
I am getting flanked right now. I will take the opportunity attacks. I'm gonna like go over here or something.
Okay. Let's see. So Archer opportunity attack.
Actually, no, I'll just go right here.
Oh yeah, there you go. Now you're not flanked.
That's a better idea. So I'm floating already. I'm like I can be kind of above the well. I don't know what's down there, but he can't grab my foot too easily.
Yeah.
I'll fight upside down. Then he can hit any foot. He'll just have to hit my head.
That definitely would be the better thing for him to hit. Right? It's armored. Unlike your foot.
Yeah, but the foot's so much more grabbable.
An
If I fight
interesting
upside down,
concept.
they'll never know.
Okay. All right. So it's Tineless. So that puts us at Aerith.
I'll do it sideways. Compromise.
There you go.
Anyways.
That's a hit.
Yay. Finally.
Let's see. And you're doing it
One-handed.
one-handed. Okay.
And I'm gonna use my High Priestess ability.
Okay.
Which is anyone I can see within 30 feet. Choose one person I can see within 30 feet of me, and they get temporary HP equal to 1d6 times my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So, I'm giving that to Persistence, who is, because I can't reach him to heal him yet. So so nine
9.
temp HP.
All right. You give 9 temporary HP to Persistence. Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Okay. You give this guy a good bonk on the noggin with your Warhammer. But then it is his turn. So he is going to attempt to knock you down one last time.
Stop trying to push me over. It's not very nice.
Ooh, this time he hits, so I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Is that is that an attack roll?
It is an attack roll.
Shouldn't he
So,
have disadvantage?
did he get mocked last turn?
I
He did
mocked
get
him.
mocked.
You mocked. Oh, and you failed. Okay. So let me go ahead and roll the attack roll again.
Oh god.
There you go.
Well, I tried.
He really just wants to push a girl down. That's not very nice.
Yeah, but not like the other guy. Or no, he explicitly said that he was racist, not sexist.
But still, I feel
Such a wonderful distinction.
Collecting
I mean,
isms like of their Pokemon.
so I do need a strength saving throw. Oof.
Oh, strength saving
Wait, no, that's
throw.
not your saving throw. So you're hitting with him with Wrath.
Yeah,
Bleh.
he
You're
pushed
hitting him
me.
with Wrath of the Storm.
Yes.
Uh,
He fails, so
so
he takes all 7.
okay, so take your strength saving throw. Okay, so he hits you, he knocks you prone, but the backlash actually ends up shocking him to death. So how does that happen? How do you want to describe that?
Well, the way I see it is sort of just the air around her that is influenced by like her movement begins to crackle, and you can hear the faint sounds of the sea, like waves roaring. As he shoves her and she hits the ground, it almost sounds like a wave, like cresting into a ship. And the atmosphere reeks of ozone as from the impact of his shield, lightning streaks through his shield into his arm because
All right.
I'm assuming he's wearing all metal, which is a
Uh,
great.
yeah, he's wearing a lot of metal.
He's a fun little tin can of lightning.
He is. Is tin conductive?
No, it's
I think
not. I
so.
don't think so. Is it? I'm gonna look it up.
I think so.
Well, they don't make armor out of tin, anyways.
They don't. But he is dead. Um, but we have the rest of his buddies to pile in here. So let's see. So this guy is gonna move over to make room for his other buddy who's gonna come in, and they're each going to attack Tenellis. So they can't get around to get you to flank because there's not quite enough room.
Tin is a conductor. Well, I guess the TDLR, it's a metal. So yeah, it is.
Mhm.
It's only
Anyways.
15%. It only has a 15% conductivity. Interesting.
I mean, so it'll conduct. That doesn't mean it's going to conduct well.
And that's why it was only 7 hit points.
There you go.
I mean, that's still like getting stabbed with a sword by a reasonably competent swordsman. So I wouldn't say it's nothing. Let's see. They're just gonna try and stab you 6 times total.
They shouldn't do that.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oof.
Yeah, I told you shouldn't have done that.
So again, it is just the first number.
Hmm.
But that
Okay.
looks like it's 9, 10, 19. Is that 28 total?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. Con saves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the first one fails it. Well, now I can't be sideways anymore.
Yeah. Make me a dexterity saving throw. All right. You can land on your feet on the ledge if you want to, or you can fall in the well. It's your option.
It saves me from the rest of the attacks, can I? Tactical
I mean,
drop.
then you're going to have
then you're-
gravity and whatever else is going on in the well.
Yeah, you don't know how deep this well goes, so you don't know how
What
much
if I take
falling
a
damage you might take. You could take a chance.
Anyways, make sure to take away flying from the other guy. Be funny over there. I don't know if Jock's having anything fun over there.
I think he's on the ground.
Fuck. Should have fucking been flying around. I give him flying anyways. Typical Jock stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Okay. So that is all of them. So that puts us at persistence once again.
All right, so we haven't really used this, so can I like retcon?
Also, make sure they all took their poison damage.
Oh yeah.
Can I retcon to say that when we rolled initiative, I rolled the power die?
I think you can only use power dice when you are in combat with enemy officers.
No, you can just use them. Period. I thought it's
Let me
just
check.
only one person has one per like whatever rest period it is.
Yeah. Um. Well, we need to look that up, but I do think it is too late to roll a power
Well,
die.
no. It's let me rephrase that. It's definitely too late, but nobody's been thinking about it. Like I completely forgot about that aspect of the mechanic. So
Yeah.
could we do that now as just like a hey, we keep on forgetting it, so one freebie.
Um. I mean, I let you guys get away with a lot. I don't know that I would let you get away with that,
Okay, no, that's fine.
because like it is something you know about.
I forgot, and I think that you and I have read these books the most. I completely forgot.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Is there an index?
I'm pretty
Power
sure it's
pool.
just whenever you roll initiative.
Main skills. Domain powers. That's probably it. Any officer can choose to roll their power die immediately after they roll initiative at the start of any combat. And then they have to take an extended rest to get it back. Um, yeah. So in the future, yes, you can use it in any combat, but you have to take a week off to get it back.
I know.
Okay. But yeah, next time.
Okay. So in that case, persistence is going to stand up. Not sure I have literally anything. Is there a platform there, or is it just a hole?
There is a rope leading down. I think you were awake when you saw one of the soldiers.
No, I mean he's lowered the platform. It is a pit currently.
Yeah, it is a pit currently.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna bonus action push him into the pit. So strength save.
Okay. Oof. Yep. I think that calls for. As he falls. So let's see. So we.
And then
Oof.
then this dude. Shink. Oh,
Ouch.
look at that. Nope. Okay.
That is a 36.
Yep. Shrink.
That's a good hit. Uh,
Be
yeah, you just
careful.
like.
There's an illithid around here. We need to evacuate.
Like you run away? We can do that.
Yes, just let's find Jacques and Elijah, and then we need to retreat. This is not what we are here for. This is not an Alvarez threat. If anything, this will harass the Alvarez if they try to invade through this region.
We're trying to find the chieftain's son.
He's probably been infested by illithid. You do not rescue illithid prisoners. You either kill all of them or give them to the Kasani or just leave. He's not in a salvageable position.
I would still assume that his father would want proof.
They're not. His father is not that important for us. We need to get out of here. And
All right.
this is in the middle of combat, so I'm not sure we even have that much
Yeah.
time to have that discussion.
I mean, while you guys are talking, Elijah, what are you doing?
How does it come around?
Let's come around to you, yeah.
Cool.
It's come
Okay.
around.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I see?
Yeah. Here, I'll move you here so you can see.
25. Well, technically I would have went
I say it's 10 feet to
25,
climb down this ladder.
30.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'd be on the wall here
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
because I can get there within 30 feet, and then I can hit him from behind with advantage.
All right.
Really, what we're here for.
I believe he did dodge though, but you hit him anyway, and you get sneak attack because you've got Jacques there.
Yep.
So that is 22, and then another 1. Oh,
And
you
then a
need to
regular
make.
swing.
Oof.
So he'll
That
take
would have
another
been real
15.
great.
Yeah, he'll take another 15 from that though.
Ouch.
So 15, 26, 37, 38 total.
Yep, I got it.
Awesome.
He's not looking good.
Oh, and then he failed his last con save, didn't
Yeah, I think he did.
he? Okay. He's going to take another 1 at the beginning of his turn, and he has to do another con save.
Okay. I'll just roll it now. He failed it.
Those 2 are going to stack, so if I hit him again, he's going to have a 3rd wound.
Neat.
This is how this sword's supposed to work.
Yep.
Try and run from me. It's going to hurt. Cool. That's me.
All right.
Actually, I took 30 feet to get here. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm going to move 35. I'm going to step
Okay.
over. That's me.
Okay.
You're really showing me cannot run me.
That puts us at Minx.
Well, if we need to get out, comrades, let's get out. I'm going to use my. I always forget the name of it. Mantle of Inspiration. To give 8 temporary HP to Aerith and Persistence and Tantalus, and they can all use their reaction to move without provoking attacks of opportunity. And then I will throw out a quick last mockery on the front. Okay,
Okay.
that one. And
He fails.
regardless, 5, 10. I'm going to start moving back this way.
Okay. Anybody else want to use their reaction to move?
I would, but I think my token's legitimately stuck.
Oh, sorry. You want to move back?
Yeah.
You want to use your full movement?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I hear sounds of like fighting coming from down the hall? Like I don't want to metagame this.
Make what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 13.
Look at my ad hoc DCs thing. I mean, I'm gonna say like you heard the gunshots stop.
Also, not the metagame either, but you did see us heading this direction.
No, I
Yeah.
did not.
Oh. Well,
I
no,
was,
that you saw me heading that direction when you headed the other direction because I was out on the other side
but
of
you
that
were
rope.
still in the main cavern. I have no reason to believe that you went all the way around there. Like
You did just tell us to pull back. Minx is just following orders.
No, no.
Yeah.
I know. It's just I'm trying to think. Like I said, we need to meet up with Elijah and Jacques, and then pull back. And so I just want to see, do we know if they're coming up this side? If not, then I'm going to pull back.
I mean, you can definitely hear. I think you can hear hurried footsteps.
Okay, but that could just be reinforcements. So
Yep.
You talking is a free action. You can always yell.
I wouldn't. Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't think to yell.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't either. Honestly, in your shoes, I'd be running.
I've got enough healing and temporary health where I'm fine. I also still have my action surge. As long as I don't get mind blasted again, I should be good. Like, I was playing it safe. I still had a bunch of resources where if things got hairy, I'd be fine. I just got perma-stunned.
Yeah.
The really sucky part is from my side and Jock's side, it'd be metagaming for us not to continue. Because we don't know any of the fight that y'all are going through.
Well, I also don't know why you guys are charging that far down when everybody went off the other side. But that's
Because they're winning.
That's your choice. Yeah.
We are vastly winning.
Yep.
And between me and Jock, I think we're both prideful enough to just keep on rolling until we both run into something bad. So let's see how this goes.
I mean, you're Han Solo and Chewbacca, right? When just
Yep.
chasing after the stormtrooper.
Yep, that was the exact
Yeah.
thing.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Been reading too much Star Wars Player's Guide. This was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, whose turn is it?
It was Minx's turn.
It was Minx, yeah.
Oh, how much
Yeah.
temporary HP?
8.
Okay, well, I already have 9 from Aerith, so.
Yeah, the big thing is the disengage.
Yeah, it was more just to get people out of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to know if I could add more, but nope.
Okay. So it is the arquebuser's turn. So let's see. So he's gonna keep moving that way, and the other arquebuser, he is in a pickle. I think he is gonna take the dodge action, and then retreat. So he'll get attacks of opportunity from Elijah and Jacques.
Are they gonna be regular rolls?
Yes, because he dodged. But you will get sneak attack if you hit because you still have Jacques there.
Okay. Well, let's make sure it's regular or disadvantage. I was trying to position myself for a better
Oh,
swing.
you're not flanking anymore. Yeah, so it would be disadvantage.
Okay.
Because you did that extra 5 feet of movement. Yeah, he dodges both of them.
Dang. Con save? Or was that the 13?
That was the 8 he rolled earlier on your turn.
Well, yeah, that's the thing is he needs a con save for this turn. The 8 was for his Wait, no.
Yeah,
no,
I just
so
I
yeah,
just
you were good. You did
yeah, I
it
just
all at once.
re-rolled it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Because we really need to. Yeah, standardize. D&D needs to standardize that. So that is then Jacques' turn. And now that Jacques is closed, Jacques can just run down here and swing after him. Oop, not there. There. And hit him twice. With disadvantage because he is dodging. But he still gets in a hit.
9 damage.
Let's see. Now here's the question: would Jacques use his last spell slot to smite this guy?
In the past, it seems like he saves the last one for like a dire emergency, but that might just be how I was reading it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll hold on to it then, because he's still got Elijah following him. So that puts us at Teneless. You all have successfully disengaged.
Hmm. I suppose we can just keep on going down this tunnel. Could use a reprieve. Let's see here. This waterfall is like coming down, right?
Yeah, it's like coming down and there's a little pool. Oh, you can't see that. It's coming down and there's like a little pool here, and then it like rushes off into the underground and drains.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm not close enough to them. Yeah, I can't really inspect them. Let's see here. They don't look familiar, right? I guess we don't even know what his son looks like. There's
No, you are
dudes, huh?
not. Yeah, they're just dudes as far as you can see.
I mean, I guess I can just like move a little bit farther and I'll just be like right here.
Okay. All right. So that
Now I'll
puts
put
us
her
at
back to the wall. I'll be right there.
Aerith.
Just gonna keep moving. Actually, I think I'm gonna go look for Jock as soon as we can.
Okay.
Maybe.
You do need to. That is a waterfall you have to climb up. So how much movement did you have? So I think you could dash and climb up it, and just be at the top.
Cool.
Is
Yeah,
that
I'll
what you
do
want to
that.
do?
Yeah.
I'll move you to there. I put a thing there that blocks line of sight, but it also blocks movement because I wanted to simulate the fact that it's a drop off and it's a different elevation.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yep.
I was very confused for a second. I was like, is this a wall?
I mean, yeah,
There's the
but
door here.
it kind of is a wall. You could just climb up it.
Yep.
Okay, so that was Aerith. So it is the soldier's turn. Let's see. So this guy is going to come up and shove his late comrade's body out of the way and block the passage. This guy is going to do this. Okay. All right, is that all of the soldiers? Yes, it is. Okay. Persistence.
Yep. I'm gonna run, get around. Everybody get around. So, let's get there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, for dead bodies. And I'm going to dash. And it takes 10 movement to get up?
I think it took like the 20 feet
20?
to get
Okay.
up. Or yeah.
So I
So
would be
you
able
can
to
get up next to
there.
Aerith. Yeah.
Alright. Where is... Where's Elijah and Jock?
A good question.
Elijah!
where are
Jock! We
you?
need to evacuate! And I will shout.
Okay.
That's
Make
me.
a. Let's see. I guess Elijah, can you make me a perception check to see if you hear him?
Yeah, I've got a passive of 16.
Ooh. Uh. Ooh.
And
Yeah,
a
you can
12.6.
you can hear him very clearly.
It's your little vampire ears. Just like, They didn't get much right,
Benefits
but they got the ears.
Yep, benefits of expertise in perception.
Fucking Nosferatu, motherfucker. All right, it's my turn.
Okay, Elijah. So you hear him.
Okay, I ignore him. Um,
Well,
Okay.
I'm going to go
I
5,
tried.
10, 15, climb up onto the ceiling, go over this guy, and get to here.
Yep. Okay.
So we're gonna
And-
take short sword swing.
Yep. Straight. Let's see. That you murder him. You stab him in his. Where do you stab him? How do you stab him?
Oh, just like down through the top of the helmet.
Oh, okay. Uh, he collapses. And you hear somebody shouting from in this direction. Hello? Is there somebody out there?
From which direction?
Uh,
Like deeper down this train track?
no. Back the way you came. You see this door here?
Yep.
Down in there.
Okay. Well, I've only moved 25 feet, so I'm gonna go 10 feet over to here,
Okay.
and I'm going to bonus action stealth. On the ceiling, like right above the doorway.
Okay. So yeah, I see you
Just in
like
case
peek
he,
in from the
just in,
top.
yeah. I'm gonna peek in
Okay.
from the top, and then that way, if he comes out, hopefully he won't see me perched on the ceiling.
Okay.
What do I see?
Oh, so you're peeking in. You see this. I guess I should put him on the front so you can actually read his name.
Oh, hey, I can read it. I'm gonna look back over my shoulder to Jacques and say, Jacques, we need to get through this door. So if you can't get it open, then I need to pick it and on my turn. But we need to get our prisoner out. He's in here.
Oh, you found him.
Yes, sir. Let's pull him out.
All right.
There he
Go our
is.
ally.
guard-
There he is.
I'm
I'll guard
telling
the
you,
path.
sir, to be more specific that it's Jacques, you need to really lay on the frogginess real nice and thick. You
Jacques.
found the prisoner we are looking for, oui.
But yeah.
I shall
So I
guard
guess
the
on my turn,
passage.
I'll drop down and
He's
open
a
it up.
he's a prisoner. The
Because I think
boy from
that's.
Honeywood.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm standing here. I can reach down and try the door handle. Locked, right?
Yeah, it is locked. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then on my turn, I'll have to try to pick it. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna holler down back to persistence that we found him.
Okay.
I am closer. My passive perception is weakened from years of loud music, so I'm gonna just try regularly, I guess. Nope.
Nope.
Mm.
And persistence. I think you can hear him shouting something, but you can't tell what it is. Like he's excited. You think about something?
Is it my turn?
Yeah. It makes his turn.
But I know where he is. So
You do know where he is. Yeah.
okay.
You can
I-
can tell the direction the echoes are
Because
coming
that was
from.
the main thing, was I had no idea where the hell they were because he ignored
Mhm.
me.
All right, so I made it this far, and I'm only seeing Tantalus for a second, and I'm not sure what's going on. Comrades, what is the plan?
Oh, they all climbed up the waterfall. So there,
Oh,
you
so
probably see them standing right here. That just like, you know,
they're right at
It's
the top.
time for a tea
Yeah.
break.
Oh, I didn't
Let's
notice
go
what
have some tea.
I didn't notice I passed them. Could I have, while I was running, could I have used my telekinetic thing to pull one of them 5 feet faster towards me?
one of the dead bodies.
No, one of the like Minsk or Tantalus. I
Oh
thought they were ahead of us.
no, they're
No.
both back there.
Oh, okay. It's just okay. Where?
The line of sight thing can get a little wonky.
Yeah, like I didn't use a bonus
They're both
action.
back there.
Yeah, I would have used a bonus action to pull one of them 5 feet closer to me.
Okay, I guess
Minsk.
Minsk, you can
Okay.
get 5 extra feet of movement.
That would put me like right here because I didn't use all my movement to get to where I
Okay.
was at the bottom there. So I'm up here and
Yeah. You can dash if you want to climb up the waterfall.
I wanted to get up this far, and I saw Tennis get hit a lot earlier, so I am going to throw another quick little healing word his way. And that's it. I'm at the top, and I'm looking around, confused.
I'll give you a
Oh,
thumbs up.
Okay. I'll move you to the top.
could he move any further than that if he dashes, or does he need to
Uh,
dash?
I think he needed a dash to get to the top of the waterfall.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But I did get off the heal, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
okay.
do that as you're climbing up. You can
Yeah.
give some kind of witty remark. Okay, so the arquebuser's turn. And that arquebuser is dead, so that is it. Okay. So that puts us at Jacques. Jacques is going to shove this body aside and guards the passage. But he will not advance further, because he does not want to further split the party. So that puts us at Tenelus.
Time for an evening respite. Just leave the cave. So I shall dash up of it.
Okay.
I guess it's like
Clamber
20
up the
feet, so I
waterfall.
guess I'll. Where do you go up from here?
You gotta climb up onto these things.
Oh, that's kind of a bother. Let's stand over here.
Okay. Aerith?
We have no idea where they went, right?
They're down the
We're
hallway.
just-
They're down the hallway and they found the prisoner. Eris, how fast can you go?
how deep is this water?
It's like waist deep.
Oh yeah, it's difficult terrain. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'll go 5 feet less.
Um. So I'm just gonna ask straight out: are you guys planning on pursuing these guys, or are you gonna get the prisoners and retreat?
Get the prisoners. I want to get the prisoners in retreat. I don't know about
That's what
anyone
I'm
else.
voting for as well.
That's our
Okay.
plan on our side.
All
At
right.
least going outside the door and taking a break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
the
can.
only purpose of this mission was to get the prisoners. So as far as Jock
Yep.
and me are concerned, we have the prisoners. We're leaving.
Yeah.
That's all we had to do.
We do not
Okay.
have resources to spend trying to cleanse this place of Illithid.
All right.
Even without knowing the elves that are here, I'm just here
Okay.
to complete a mission.
We can exit initiative order then.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Man,
I'm
one of my
gonna drop
character
down.
concepts was a frog who was a fascist that was going to claim that this territory was now his and you guys are his vassals to fight against the Alvarez. It's going to be great.
No.
I don't
So it's a
know
good
how
thing that character's not happening.
good the
Oh, yeah.
lock is, but there's a 13 to unlock it.
yeah. So, since you're out of combat, you can take your time. So wasn't gonna make you roll for it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like you have to fiddle with it a little bit, but you could get it. You can jimmy the lock. And you open it, and you see some live tribesmen.
I just look at them and go, "Run for the exit. We're leaving."
Uh, uh, well,
That
thank you.
passageway to the left. Go. Wait for us. Wait for us outside.
Okay.
If you see somebody named Persistence or Dragonborn or anything like that, hang out with them. Run.
All right, thank you, sir.
And then I'll slowly retreat at Jacques' speed to keep him safe.
Okay, they're gonna dash out, and I guess they'll get to over here on their first.
Yep, we're leaving Jacques. And then yeah,
I guess, are you're all like running together, right?
Oh yeah, as fast as
Okay.
we can. We're all
With
running, dashing.
you and Jacques in the back, like
Yeah.
kind of like this formation.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just say that you guys get to like here, and you guys are currently running back towards the party. What is the rest of the party doing?
I am going to be trying to like make my way towards this side of the cavern, but if I see people running, then I will just like direct them towards the cave entrance.
Okay.
So I can move 5,
Are you
10,
guys
15.
all climbing up onto the back up?
I don't have confidence that I can get to this, so I'd move here, and then I'd probably dash to get down here, and then wait to see if people are coming around.
Okay. Aerith, where are you going?
I'm following persistence.
Okay. And then Tenellis and Minsk, what are you doing?
Probably the same thing. And once we see other people getting out.
Okay.
Just
So
go
you
over there and
guys
just gonna climb up.
are gonna see coming out, I guess single file here, charging out. You see some tribesmen climb down the ladder and then onto here.
Yep.
With Elijah and Jacques following behind. You doing anything, or are you just letting them go?
We're directing them out to make sure that they know
Okay.
which way is out.
Okay. Yep. So they are gonna follow and slide across here.
We should assemble at the mouth of the cave.
Okay. Well, yeah. Then you guys can all just get out, and I'll move us over there. Move some of these bodies out of the way. Go ahead and position yourselves by the cave entrance.
Oh, I'm already. Well,
You're already there. Yep.
goodbye me. I'm not glowing anymore.
You've had the glow
You're
knocked
right.
out of you.
I'm still not exactly sure what the hell was going on in there. But it seems like we found what we are looking for.
Who has the diplomat's pouch?
Jacques.
Jacques. Jacques. Yeah, and we need to send a message immediately. Here, give me your pen, paper, and the diplomat pouch.
Of course. Yes. Here you go.
And very quickly, coordinates Illithid, contact Kasani immediately, and then just throw that in.
Okay. Who are who are you addressing it to?
Just I'm not even bothering to write a name. I am
What?
just like, we need to tell, like,
You have to put a name for it to like show up in somebody else's bag. It's like trying to send an email without putting in an email address.
I thought that it was a one-way thing to our guy back at the keep.
No. Oh, so the diplomat's pouch. Actually, I think I made it in the thing, but no, it's much better than that. ABCD. I'll link it. It's one of the strongholds and followers items, but I put it into D&D Beyond. Here we go. So here you go.
Okay. Oh, you put it. Okay, I was looking in Discord for it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, it's anybody. Okay, so I would. So the reason that Persistence knows to do this is that they're like one of the very few unilateral things is there would be like a contractual obligation for a knight of his order anytime that they meet these to notify the Kasani, as just like it's part of a deal. Like the Kasani gave something to Savona, and in exchange we have to do this. So I would probably have a contact to send that to somebody.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you address it to the Savonin office of illicit affairs or something.
it'd probably have a Kasani address, like to
Yeah.
House Atalazine, like
Okay.
Greg Atalazine or something.
You have a form pre-filled out, and you just pull it out of your pack and fill in the
Yeah, sure.
coordinates
Yeah.
and your evidence for your belief that there's a mind flayer there.
Yep.
Because I will remind you that you actually didn't see a mind flayer. You just
Oh,
got
good.
brain blasted by it.
That actually changes a lot. I probably wouldn't have tried to retreat. Actually, no. Wait a second.
Tenelus saw a mind flayer.
Did Tenelus mention that?
Tenelus did not mention that.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
So between all of you, you have all the information you need to understand what happened. And Tenelus specifically knows what happened. So Tenelus told Minx, but that's the only person he told. And by the time everybody else got there, the mind flayer was gone. And by the time you woke up, the mind flayer was gone.
Okay, and
So Tenelus is the only person who's actually seen it and firsthand confirm
I wouldn't have
mind
pushed
flayer
so hard to
presence.
retreat if that was the case. I thought, but I at least saw it before I got knocked out. Okay.
No, because it was
Yep.
down the passage. It basically blasted you through the rock.
It's hard to also know. Like, I knew there was a mind flayer before we even went into the cave.
Yeah.
It's okay. So that might be, if nobody tells me, then that would be metagamey to mention it. So I guess I don't.
Okay, so you don't send a letter to a Talazine?
Not unless
Well-
not unless there's a discussion that comes up.
All right, well maybe there will be discussion, and you probably wouldn't mention
Yeah.
that.
So I'd get out. It's like, all right, something in there stunned me. Something I couldn't see. It locked me up, and then they knocked me out. Did anybody get a glimpse of what did that?
Tenelly saw something. He told me something about the tentacles.
Like on its face,
Maybe?
or like a
He
squid?
used the word I was thinking squid, but he used the word I was unfamiliar with in common.
Aboleth.
What was it again?
Okay, aboleth.
Something I don't remember. It's along this line.
Juvenile kraken.
The main thing is we have our people here now. We should see if they can say hello and what their names are, because everyone else was not saying anything, and that is what I am now worried about.
Yeah.
Yes, hello. I can say my name. I'm Vogue.
Vogue, do you know what your captors were?
They were Alvarez.
Did you see anything besides Alvarez? Because an Alvarez, I don't believe would be able to do that to me.
No, I didn't see.
How about your buddies? Do they have names?
Oh yeah, we have names. Let me give you my name right here. Sorry, I'm a bit flustered. Because
Let me give you my name, and it's a good one. And just give me a second to find my name.
While he's figuring that out, I'm going over. It's like, Tenelus, what did you see? What laid me out so well?
I'm tired. I need some tea. Let's take a break.
Yeah, we can certainly take a break over tea. If you guys came and got me out of there, it's my treat. And I take out some.
Do we have a kettle? Let's see. How do we even make tea? I don't do this.
I think you take leaves and throw it in hot water.
No. Oh gods, no. I pull.
Oh, there's some stuff
You
over
mean
here.
he's not wrong though? That's how you make a good cup.
This plant, this is pretty colorful, and I'll pick some of that. Do we
You
have a pot?
probably shouldn't be drinking that. I don't know what that is. Put it down.
Well, he does that. Vogue.
yes.
Oh, this is the good stuff.
I hope you don't mind me asking. How long were you in there, and did they do weird things to you?
I mean, they've been holding me for the past couple of weeks, but they haven't done anything weird to me. I mean, I guess I am the chieftain's son. I assumed that they were holding me as leverage against my father.
I'm gonna hell sight them, by the way, just to make sure they're them.
Okay. They are not concealed by any illusions or anything like that.
Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna insight check the hell out of them just as because.
Comrade, would you feel more comfortable if I set up a zone of truth for them?
Not here. Once we get back to a more secure location, we're here for a short rest, and then we need to head back to the village.
Tuck.
Before we short rest, I would like to remind you that we can go back into our gaseous forms, but we'd have to leave the prisoners.
Yeah, we need to escort the prisoners.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, they actually
So,
have
are we here to find out what was happening in there? Are we going to leave? I'm entirely unsure what the plan of action is at this point.
We we took out a decent number of them as I look around at all the dead Alvarez bodies that are just laying around out here.
Yes.
This water is probably just red with blood.
Yeah, it's all the blood is draining down into the mine.
Yeah, we don't know
And
how
there
many
was a
more
bunch
there
down there.
were, but there were a sizable. We took out a decent number. We've probably stymied any of their ability to retaliate for now. We rescued. Were there any other prisoners, or was it just us three?
There were a few others that were with us, but
There were 3 dead
they
ones that we found by some eggs.
oh, that's probably them then.
All right, so we got all the
Did
survivors.
anyone recognize those eggs, by the way?
I think somebody did a nature check on them.
You
and they
didn't know.
said they were.
You didn't know what they were. That's what I
I,
remember.
I ended up saying they were dinosaur eggs.
Ah, okay.
Oh, they're just fossils.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
While we're chatting, I'm gonna make Kennelus a quick cup of tea.
I'm
Take
gonna.
a nice short rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at like this outcropping. As soon as everybody is clear of it, and can I
Okay.
like cut away some boulders to block it with my sword?
Would we want the storm cleric to bring a storm down on it?
Oh, if you want to flush it out, but there might be some drainage on the other side. I'm not sure that would drown all of them.
You want me to drown
Shouldn't
him?
we?
You want me
Could
to?
you?
How high was the ceiling in the cave?
It's not
um,
really about how high the ceiling is. Everything was
No,
draining down. So if it keeps draining down, whatever it is at the bottom is what will be flooded.
but if I keep hmm.
Oh,
Uh,
I would have cut the bridge behind us too.
okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
You can definitely do that. You can probably figure out a way to collapse the mine if you want to, like the entrance
I'd
to
like
it.
to cast. I could cast control water.
Uh,
And
Look around at this kind of stream. I'm like, don't think this will be enough.
yeah. Well, so Minx has a good point, I will say. Jacques will say, I guess. Minx has a good point. This stream appears to be draining into the mine, so the mine must drain somewhere else. It's like trying to flood a river, you know? You got to have more water.
Yeah.
This is a problem then.
All right. Well, stand back. I'll try to collapse it then.
I could also
Okay.
do that if you would like me to do that too.
We can do it together.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Should you be so hasty? You always like to collapse everything we could investigate.
I sort of look back at Tenlis. What did you see in the cave? Ming said that you saw what laid me out. What was it?
I'd like to get a better look at it so I can find out.
Well, we're not doing that
Why are we not doing that?
because we need to get these prisoners back to the village.
Was it some
That
sort
is
of
true. But these prisoners won't die as we explore the cave.
But that's not
Will you, lads?
that's not our priority though.
Our priority is what we want to do. We're exploring the land, and I want to find out what's happening in the Silver Cave. This mine could be a valuable resource.
I don't
must
believe
say,
the
I'd like
collapse.
to
This-
remind you, as lord of these lands, I will not allow you to destroy such a nice cave.
I'll make a persuasion
The
check.
destruction at Pearl Sea Castle will also go on your fine.
Not necessarily destroying the whole cave. We're just closing it up.
It'll take valuable man hours to reopen this cave if we wish to use any of the silver there.
How?
Did we even see any silver? Well, I guess we
Look
weren't
at
in the
Vargas
proper
like
mine.
This is
is
labeled as a silver mine. I
is
would like to find out why there's a half a dozen or more Alvarez, and if any more are coming. They might have an underground base. They might have any number of tunnels they'd be coming out of. It'd be a waste of time to destroy this one anyways. We need to find out what's going on.
Penelus, make a intelligence check for me.
roll with disadvantage
Let's
because
see
you're
here.
Cell.
Oh, I hit the button.
Okay. Um, so remember, as part of your backstory, you're familiar with at least some number of passages into the earth around Noctum. So like you have reasonable authority to remember that this is not the only like you can speak with some authority when you say that there are other passages down.
The lands the kingdom sits on are laced with tunnels. There's many underground passages.
In the swamp. Okay.
Oh, what do you call this? Do you not call this an underground tunnel?
It's just usually swamps don't have a
I can show you it
solid
if you
enough
just
ground. No,
didn't
well
want to
it's
just collapse everything.
no, it's right in front of me. I can see it. It's just weird.
While they're talking, Aerith is going to pour the 3 survivors and Tenelus a cup of tea.
Sit
Okay.
down. Let's take a break, and we'll investigate what's happening in there. Besides, we could use any money that might be inside.
Perhaps we should
Money
move to higher
resources.
ground.
Yeah, I'm not squatting in this river. Okay,
I'd also like to
let's.
check over the survivors.
Okay.
Medic,
Uh,
like. Mhm.
okay. Make a medicine check.
I'd get him out of the
Oh,
water and move him into like this little
Okay.
alcove here.
Okay.
Hide him
yeah,
away.
it don't matter. I don't know.
Yeah, they all seem fine.
Okay.
But
I'm
it's
taking a
strong,
short rest, so let me know if anybody comes out of that cave.
strong young barbarian men. Uh, they've got big rippling He-Man muscles. Seem pretty
We're doing good here.
seem pretty healthy specimens.
Nice.
Oh, they can just do it all at once now. Finally, about fucking time. Well, too bad I did this already. How long does Minsk's bonus stuff last?
Temp HP ends at
Unless
short
it's
rest or long rest.
unless it says otherwise, I think it ends at it resets on your next long rest.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's. I'm still not
like
at full, and I spent all my hit dice. So.
Yeah, so certain temp HP has other stipulations that it doesn't last as long. But
You three, introduce yourselves.
well,
And can you haul
thank
my friends over here closer? We need to gather them up. They're injured.
oh
Grab the
uh,
horse.
these are corpses.
There you go.
Yes? They're
Oh,
injured.
that actually
Can't you
puts me to
see?
full. Thank you.
Yes, I can see they're injured. They're quite injured. The and rotting, or not having flesh at all in this case.
Who's the doctor here? I'll treat them. Don't worry about it.
You're a doctor?
If
Well, it's
anyone's
part
a
of my
doctor.
lordship.
Huh. Um, well, we don't get very many of those around here. But I am Vogue Wraith, son of Chief Wraith of the Wraith clan,
Oh,
and
good clan.
we are the inhabitants of these environs. This is our home.
So, my
What brings
boy,
you here?
tell me your story.
Oh, I was born here. I
No,
hunt
no,
and fish.
more related to this cave and
This
everything else.
cave? Ah, yes. Well,
Sum it up to at least a month.
I was searching for some of our missing tribesmen when I was set upon by these cursed Alvarez and taken prisoner, uh, along with my current companions and the other three that you saw in the cave. In the cave, uh, I thought that maybe the Alvarez were the ones who were kidnapping our people, but if we're the only ones that you saw, then I'm at a loss as to where the others might have gone.
As a judge of your surroundings and of all the bodies you saw, how many more Alvarez do you think are left?
Maybe half a dozen. I think
Hmm.
there were about 2 dozen, uh, from what I could tell. Uh, they all look somewhat the same with those uniforms of theirs, but I think about 2 dozen of them.
When they did they ever question you or speak to you or anything?
Um, you know, they didn't. That's really weird. Um, I mean, I guess I just kind of assumed that it was because like they had what they wanted, right? Like the Alvarez are bloodthirsty conquerors, and
But if there's anything I know about these fascistes, they do not pass up an opportunity to blab on about how superior fascistism supposedly is, despite its clear inferiority to various superior political socio-economic structures.
um,
Yeah, never mind all that. I'm just saying it's very strange. I didn't hear any of them even like scream when they pistol and stab them. And his sword is very sharp and usually makes people scream.
uh, hmm, that is uh, quite odd as well. I must agree.
Now, here is another question. It seems slightly rhetorical, but I don't really know your people very well. If there
Yes.
are 6 more Alvarez in this cave, would your people be appreciative of us killing them? Or do you like want to keep them around for like tempering your warriors, if that's something you do?
I mean, if we wanted to temper our warriors, there's plenty of beasts in this swamp. We're plenty tempered.
Lads,
Uh,
can you bring me one of those Alvarez over here?
uh, Jarkog, go get one. Do as he says.
All right.
And Jarkog will go and, I guess, grab a corpse and bring him over.
All right. Let's see here. I'll look in his mouth. He still's got his tongue, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look him down. Let's see here. We'll
Okay.
do an examination. Does anyone else actually have medicine?
I do.
I'll have Tenless
We'll do a
assist
physical.
Okay. An
Aerith.
autopsy.
Want to give him a bardic inspiration?
Yeah, I'll give you a bardic inspiration too, Aerith. So assisting and inspired.
Okay. And then
Where's
roll.
your
1d8.
And I think
Okay.
I will assist since I don't think you can bardic and assist. I have no idea how that works.
Well, I mean, it would be
Well,
like two separate. I couldn't do it all in the
Yeah,
same
so
action,
I'll
but we're out of
assist and you
combat, so I
bardic.
don't
Yeah.
think it's like, yeah.
yeah. I
Okay.
mean, you're out of combat, and bardic inspiration lasts for like 10 minutes. So,
Okay.
yeah. Um, so yeah, you're trained in medicine, right?
Mhm.
Okay. How did you come by your medical training?
Um.
On a pirate ship.
Well, yeah. Well, actually, most of her medical training came from Thea's under Thea's guidance, High Priestess Thea.
Okay.
Because High Priestess Thea, after the incidents, uh,
Mm-hmm.
Thea was the one that took her in because Keelan couldn't watch her all the time. He's got
Mm-hmm.
stuff to do. He's got like a staff to steal or something. I don't know what he's doing. Um,
Yeah.
and so
Very,
Thea
very pretty fellow.
spent most of her time teaching her just how to be a high priestess, and part of that was medicine.
Okay. So like you're used to like tending to the sick, and like uh maybe if somebody's like wounded in battle, you could tend to them. So it's very much like a field medic kind of medicine.
Yeah, with sickness also.
Yeah.
Like that is.
Okay.
Yeah, if it was in the Temple of Kealandi, I mean, they did everything from illnesses to light surgery.
Okay.
Because,
Um,
like I said, half the temple was basically
yeah.
infirmary.
So from an initial inspection and like a physical, like I mean, other than the wounds that you have inflicted on him, there doesn't appear to be anything physically wrong with him that you can detect. Um,
I'm gonna cut his
uh,
head open.
Oh,
And
like can
we're gonna
I?
pull out that brain.
okay. He has a brain.
Let's see here. Anything weird about this? You're the professional, right?
As a professional, you can tell him that the brain looks like a brain.
Hmm.
No, like lumps or discoloration or
Tadpoles.
Um,
holes or
no
I remember
holes.
looking at
eggs
a book. There's supposed to be
or
a part of this that controls speech. I don't remember. Let's see, is this part?
Uh,
I point out different parts of the brain. Like this is
oh
what
man,
that
this
does.
this requires more real medical knowledge than I think I have. Um,
But probably any of us do. Like it's
yeah.
neuros.
Oh, I'm just trying to think of.
If only
Uh,
Q was here.
I'm trying to think if there would be any signs that you could see with the medical technology that you have on
Well, you
hand.
definitely know his brain's not being eaten by a worm.
His brain is not being eaten by a worm. That's definitely something you can determine. Um,
I mean, I could go wash his skull cap in the river and see for any sort of like
look for surgery.
cranium bruising that would
Yeah.
imply
Tenlis, if you're
like
done with your tea and playing with that brain, what did you see?
Like I said, I'd like to investigate more.
That's not
But
really an answer.
I would like to
I
know what
can't
we're
tell. I
going
can't
in to
tell you what I
fight.
saw without confirmation.
No, you can literally tell me what you saw, and then when you tell us, we can have a plan together when we go back in to face it, instead of going in blind again, winding up on the floor again.
You're the one that had us going in blinds.
And now I would like to
Persistence?
rectify that.
Exactly. That's why I'd like to prepare, which I am now properly prepared.
Well, prepare by telling us what you saw.
I'd like to find out. We need to go on there and investigate.
I'm not going in until you tell us what you saw.
did I do a full autopsy on this body? I really don't
Yeah.
care about the conversation that is going on.
Yeah. So
That
so you
sounds bad,
definitely
but
yeah you do a full autopsy on the body. You don't find anything outside of the skull that appears to be um, like out of order. So like he physically should have been able to talk if he wanted to. Um, and as you're examining the brain, uh, let's see, you got a 21. So I'm gonna reference my notes here. That's you can do something that's hard. So I'm gonna say you do notice um, there's the brain appears to be slightly off color from what it should be, from what you've seen in your experience with I guess it would have been dead bodies, probably.
Mhm.
Like the
He's only like
uh
half an hour dead too, so
yeah. Um so it looks like something it it y- yeah. It looks slightly off color, which means that something must have been messing. Either it's just like um
did it have any sort of like magical residue? Like
um let's see. Somewhat. It's kind of a similar energy of like um I'm trying to think of how psionics are handled in D&D these days, because normally they're kind of separate. I'm going to
There a
say that
second.
based on your medical knowledge, it would appear that something has affected this brain in a way that is so subtle as to be uh, impossible to determine, like with the tools you have available. Like it's obvious that his mind has been tampered with from the physical discoloration of the brain, but the work must have taken place on such a detailed level that it's impossible for you to say like you don't have a microscope to look at the like synapses and stuff in his brain. um, and that would be like the kind of level of detail you would need to be able to look at in order to really tell what's going on, right? Because like even with like real life modern technology, it's still really hard to understand how the brain works.
Absolutely.
So like you can tell it's been tampered with, but not in like somebody physically poking it, right, with like a scalpel or something.
Hmm.
This was like serious psychic surgery, whatever was going on here.
All right. Persistence. And I hold up the brain.
Ah, yes, I know what that means. I don't. Please enlighten me.
All right. So, do you see the color of this brain? It's not
Yes.
right. It's not the
Okay.
right color. Think of it as someone's been messing with his brain,
Uh,
but not. How do I put it?
okay.
It's
So
like
I,
Not with it.
it's like scar tissue, kind of like in the brain,
okay. So I've gotten
but like
mental scar tissue from one person, and Minx thinks he vaguely remembers tentacles from Tenlis, but Tenlis has given me nothing.
No, I mean,
yeah,
he would say that he definitely remembers Tenlos mentioning tentacles. That was how he described it to him, them
Yeah.
as a squid. But he didn't remember the other words because there was a lot going
Yeah.
on,
No, I
and he's
know.
not as familiar.
So I got mental control and tentacles.
Yeah.
yeah.
Really trying not to metagame this. What do you want me to do, Thur?
um Minsk, do you remember the hand signal that Tenelis accompanied the name with?
Where he put his fingers up by his mouth.
Yeah, you could do that.
I mean, he would do that. Yeah.
Okay. So I would say with that, that makes it pretty obvious to you as somebody who knows
Oh.
what a mind flayer is, that it
Tenlis, did
was
you see
a
an
mind flayer.
illithid?
I cannot confirm. I wish to investigate. This is why I want you to go back down there and find out.
No, alright. I need to do some paperwork. Dear Alfred Talazine, possible illithid sighting, such and
Who are
such
you writing
coordinates.
to, anyways?
To House of Talazine of the Kasani, it's a standard
Who are they,
contractual
anyways?
obligation. I look at him as like, we would be here all afternoon, and you want to go back into
Oh,
the
once you're
cave.
done with that, we should check out what's happening down there.
Yes, just give me an
These
eye.
creatures are usually here for a reason. We need to investigate.
Yes, and if we die horribly or become mind controlled by them, then hopefully the Kasani will send a force out to clear the area. Sign, do the paperwork, address it. Click like possible, like witnesses unreliable, just like all that sort of
Okay.
stuff.
It's like secondhand sighting or something like
Yeah,
that.
secondhand
Yeah.
sighting is just like, okay, put that in. Investigating further, confirmation to follow. I put that into the diplomat's pouch.
Try to remember, what's the best way to travel a mine in a condition like this? It's forgetting. I'm forgetting, though.
How much longer do we have on gaseous form?
Like several. If you've taken a short rest, like a few hours.
Okay, it's like uh,
So like
Elijah.
you could, if you go and explore the cave and then walk back to town, or
I
and
leave it to
then
you all and our guests. Would you like to investigate this place, or do you wish to go back home?
Wait, I have a question. Can we not send someone down
That's what
as
I was about to
guests?
say. Like Elijah, do you want to take a look as a cloud? Elijah. Oh no, you cut off Elijah's brain by accident.
No,
That's why
no.
it was discolored.
Absolutely. And so Elijah's gonna gas
In
up
this
and
situation,
sneak
it
down
would
there.
be best not to go alone.
I don't really
If we're
understand
going to
how.
do this, I think all of us should go down there like that.
Can he be pulled out of the gaseous form?
There's stuff of like
No.
you can still be like damaged and incapacitated and shit, but I think you have
Yeah.
resistances, and it's rough because you move so quickly that
Yeah. They
Then
they would
getting-
have an impossible time locking him down.
especially him.
Yeah.
Eh, well, I
Can I
would
get
say,
advantage since I'm a gas, being stealth?
comrades,
Uh.
what I
Well.
might say is that we venture at least down to the water, the first level, and then let him go in as a gas, and then we can follow up if need be.
Yeah, agreed. Let's go. We'll go to like where I cut the bridge down.
Right, are we really gonna take these three back in there though?
No, they are going to stay here.
Lads,
to
But
be with them.
I want you to can you
Yes.
make a sled or something? I need to gather up my boys here. And I need to take them back home.
Oh. I mean, I suppose we
Maybe
can.
there's a cart around here somewhere. What do these Alvarez use?
We don't know. We've been sitting in a pit for however many days.
Well, boys, you're
Few week,
resourceful.
couple
Make a
weeks.
cart if you
yeah,
can,
if
and
we're not
load it up.
if we're not back by morning, please take the bodies to your village. Archdruid Kembra is there. She will fill you in more details of what we're doing.
Archdruid Kembra. It must be serious then.
Yes,
What's happened What's happened while we've been gone?
Well, a blessed tried to attack her and we killed it, and we're going to war with Alvarez. That's the short of it.
Da. We're
I'd
looking.
just hunker down
Aye.
here and wait for us to return.
We told your
we
father
escort
we
you
would
back
do our best to retrieve you so that your people might help the Archdruid as she prepares this region.
I'm a little nervous though, persistence, if I'm being real honest with you. This did you say it was I don't know what you said it was. But this she
Illithid.
points to the brain that she still has in her hand.
Yeah, an illithid, yes.
I it's so subtle. What if these boys got it as well?
Oh, most likely.
Eh?
I don't-
But they are talking.
Was
Isn't
really,
that
was
like
really
the thing
hoping
that
you weren't
means...
going to mention that.
What else? What else am I supposed to do, persistence?
Well, you were supposed to mention it out of earshot of the rescued prisoners who are likely
Aye.
compromised.
I
We're likely what now?
Illithid
Not
tend
really.
to control the minds of things either subtly or overtly. It's possible that you have tadpoles slowly eating through your brain.
Oh.
I can check, but I would need to kill one of you to look inside, and I assume you don't want me to do that.
No, we prefer not to be killed. I would say so.
Well, I wouldn't
and
kill
they kind of
Vog.
all
I'd
nod at each other.
probably kill one of these two less important ones.
Actually,
Don't worry.
Hey, this
Just
is worse.
remain outside the cave, and Kembra is an expert at this stuff. She'll give you a look over.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about the prisoners being that way though. Just because
Oh
it,
no,
it
Illithid
takes some
will
serious
stick
magic,
a
but
tadpole into your eye, and it'll worm its way into your
Aye.
head and slowly eat your brain, and then that's how they reproduce, actually.
This is nothing like the rumors I heard from the old noble times, but
that's what I was thinking.
at the same time, we don't really know too much about these things. Grozny
Okay.
was extremely paranoid and very jealous, so I don't think he liked anyone
There's-
else controlling people.
There are a few old tomes back in the old library. There's a few reasons they could be here. It's best to find out why this lad is here.
Yes, and they're rare because they've been hunted nearly to extinction. The Kasani hate them. Like, they paid Savona they negotiated a very generous contract with the only stipulation being all that we have to do is alert them whenever we find any so they can then kill them. It's we got a very lucrative magical item deal on it.
But I don't think it'd be in our best interest to just leave these three out here by themselves.
No, we need to, because we're not taking them in with us.
I realize
They're
that.
survivors, aren't you, boys?
Yes,
they've
we're very
just
familiar with these swamps. I mean,
In,
there's plenty of spears here for us to pick up and use. So, and
in
one
this
of them moves to go
circumstance,
pick up the spears.
Aerith, I
Do
might
any of
say
you know how to use a gun?
they have no interest in being taken prisoner again. So if we do not return, I would assume they will employ the age-old tactic of running away.
I
You guys know the way home, right?
Yes.
Well, if things get troublesome, you know where to go.
Build a
as
sled and in the morning drag these bodies back to your village. If we're not back by then.
Okay.
I don't know if you can take the horse. I like the horse, but if you can't take the horse, just take these three.
All right. Well, it's a very strange request, but you did rescue us,
And
so
be careful with the sack. It's important sack.
oh yeah.
Oh no, the sack. We're not leaving the sack with them. We're taking the sack with us. If Doug isn't going to carry the sack anymore, I will carry the sack.
You don't know what's in the sack. Fuck off.
I saw you take it.
Take
We all
what?
watched you put it in the bag.
You're all in the fucking room. I did this in a separate room.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I don't
I
care.
don't do burial ceremonies in the open. Come on. Anyways,
okay. All right. So you're leaving the trio that you rescued at
As
the
we
entrance to
walk
the cave.
towards the cave, Aerith does to wistfully eye Vogg's muscles one more time, just before she goes in. Here she
Uh,
does.
Make a stealth check.
Oh, she is not being stealthy.
Oh, okay. He gives you a wink.
He's probably malnourished as hell. Like he's a POW.
I got that POW, bud.
They only fed him whey. That was it.
So,
He's just super jacked.
He has nothing else to do while he's locked up, right?
Yep.
Right?
Let's do the Uncle Iroh
Calisthenics.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's called cutting, and he's been doing it.
oh yeah, no, there's probably. It's kind of like how bodybuilders just fast before before things. So they're at their weakest, but they're at their buffest.
She is not shy about it. She does ogle him and then sighs and goes into the cave.
All right, the quest for loot and answers.
All right. So you guys re-enter the mine a little over an hour later because you guys did short rest.
Yep.
So let me go ahead and I'll just have actually, do you want to have Jacques stay with the prisoners?
I don't trust
Okay.
the prisoners around Jacques.
So we'll just assume that Jacques is following you around,
Yeah.
and these guys are no longer here.
Okay, Elijah, do your thing.
There's also no bridge.
Yeah, I cut the bridge down.
Yeah.
Miles will turn into a cloud, and it's like, I want to investigate the place too. These
Elijah
guys
goes
went this
ghosty.
way.
There's a chance
you know,
this is broken again.
There's no reason not to become a cloud if we gotta wait for Elijah to fight anyways. So just for safety's sake, I'm gonna cloud.
Okay,
Alright, well,
you guys all
also
cloud. Hey,
I'm gonna
Ace, you want to
explore
come down
this
here?
direction instead.
Roll 20 is unresponsive.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that I care about hiding at this point.
When I reloaded it this time, I think it worked.
Okay, I think I might just turn off the dynamic lighting now, so that you guys can just explore. Now that combat is over.
Yeah, Elijah's whole plan is just to literally zippy to dude.
This
All the way
this
around.
looks like a
Fast as he
decent
can.
blacksmith station.
And I was going to ask,
Still
who's
can't
having the
go
bowl
through
of
the
ice cream?
walls, but
What?
Oh,
I said, who was having the bowl of ice cream?
I know nothing.
Where do you see that?
It was
Somebody was-
Nash.
somebody was clinking a bowl.
Oh,
I know nothing.
in real life, you mean?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
you. I know that voice.
Okay,
Okay,
well I
so
still can't get.
Oh, can you? Are the walls
The
still?
walls are still
Duck.
there.
Okay. Hang on.
Okay.
Let me turn those off.
It doesn't matter. Like we're not.
Because you guys can still see, right?
Yeah,
My
we can
goodness.
see everything. We just can't move.
Okay, you should be able to move now.
I'm free.
Okay.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
It's
dude.
okay.
I mean, I got a bit of brain fuzz going on.
All right,
It appears to be a pool of
Hmm.
water.
I'm
Cool.
gonna hover around this hole and wait for Elijah's cloud to go down.
I want to check out this blacksmith. Is this just a normal blacksmith? They're just having fun over here.
Where do you see a plant?
Yeah,
Oh, over there.
An anvil, and it's red.
No, that's a
I'm not sure what that is.
no. There's ham, and then there's
Yeah, that's a fire.
ham.
That's a
I thought
fire
this.
pit.
Why does it look like an anvil?
It's a
This is
fire
the
pit.
hamville.
This is a fire pit for like
Oh, this is a lot
roasted
less
pork.
Like-
fun. I thought this was the hamville.
No.
It's a hamville. Yes.
What's happening over here?
Oh, did they actually eat a ham over here? Are they feeding themselves?
Yeah,
ham?
they were feeding themselves a ham. They've got
Oh, then we know our
boxes of
boys are eating
supplies.
well.
Yeah, yeah, they weren't.
They weren't
They
feeding
didn't
the
look like they were
prisoners
starving.
ham. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe the prisoners want some ham. We'll have to take the ham back to the prisoners.
All right, so
I'm
who
gonna
wants
make
to go?
sure. I'm gonna make sure the little fire is still like keeping it warm, and so then when we come back, we can give them warm ham.
Okay,
I'm gonna check out this
It's
room.
important.
okay. Make an investigation check.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm investigating, and she's investigating. Can I help her? And
We're
So
all
bad.
investigating.
You're all investigating together.
It's a
We're
doing very
terrible,
bad at it.
not jester situation of Tenellis and Aerith, the investigating duo.
That's a show I would watch. So these appear to be records from the before times, when the mine was active. So this was like a little administrative office for them to record all of the different loads of ore coming up out of the mine.
Is this a
Uh,
collapsed tunnel? What is this?
Um, yeah. Looks like the tunnel is caved in. That part looks deliberate. Like it's yeah, but that part it looks like the ceiling's caved in on that section.
I am a gas.
Yeah,
Could I just like whoop
whoop
through
through.
there?
Okay. Yeah, you could fit through there. I think you can go through like cracks that are at least 1 inch, so you could seep through and see what's on the other side.
It makes me nervous, but yeah.
Okay. Um, so on the other side, you have to voop through quite a bit of debris, but you've got plenty of time and you're a gas. And on the other side, you find a storeroom with lots of pickaxes and miners' helmets and other mining equipment in storage. It
Cool.
looks fairly well preserved.
All right, I'm gonna zoop back through.
Hmm. And that now all these inventories also make sense because it wasn't just like the ore coming out; it was also checking in and out equipment for mining. So this was like their quartermaster's office for people would come get their gear and go mine and then come and check it back in.
While I'm doing that, that takes a little bit of time, so I'm gonna just put my character there.
Okay. Let's shift focus to somebody else. I guess everybody else is waiting around the shaft leading down. Shaft. Does anybody else have anything they want to investigate on this floor?
I mean, we fucking failed at it, so.
What are
Okay.
you talking about? We're
Oh, I
literally
don't
the
even know what
greatest.
this red rock is. It's like, that looks nice. And I'm just going to walk past it because I don't know what it is.
It's having it right there.
Okay. So you guys go down the shaft and you end up, this is the area that's underneath the shaft. And you do see some blood splatter.
oh, I saw something for a second, and now it's gone. So
Oh, is that? Did
It's
I
a
have?
black screen.
I don't. Oh, I do have dynamic lighting on. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off because
Not really
You
much
have plenty
point
of
to it.
time. Yeah, you have plenty of time. There's nobody here.
I would notice this time it actually loaded. It was black, but it did
Okay,
load.
that's good.
So I have no idea what the difference between the maps is then.
Beats me.
Did this one also have walls?
It did not have walls. I don't think I bothered with the walls. Because the main
Okay.
thing is that it's big enough that some of the distance of your dark vision and light sources might actually be a factor. And
Hmm.
even like Cell's Devil's Sight is not big enough to cover the whole room. So there could have been an interesting battle here with the various lighting conditions, but we'll just have to save that for another time.
So as far as we can tell, there is no sign of Tentacle Face.
Nope. He's flown the coop and taken his remaining thralls with him.
Okay, I'm gonna zip on back up to the surface.
Such
Okay.
a shame. I wish to talk to him.
Is there like actually this cart full of silver and shit?
Of silver ore?
Of just like are there
Yeah.
valuables around here that Tenelis would probably want? Because Tenelis was all about let's loot the place. So
Well, I need the
No,
resources to run a
the
kingdom.
loot is the people.
okay.
You do see veins of silver ore in the walls. It's like
It's still
if you
active.
had if you had a miner, you could mine silver here, but there's none that's like ready to go.
All right. Well, let's drift back up there.
Alright.
All the way back up here.
I do want to do one thing. I have some paper,
Okay.
and I have my little quill.
Sure.
I'm gonna leave an envelope down there. Write a little. Let's see, what can I do with this thing? I can illusionary script. What is this shit? Can I designate the mind flare? I don't know. Or actually, it doesn't matter. I can just write this normally.
You can just write it normally, but then anybody could read it.
That's true.
Let me look at illusionary script.
It's a weird spell.
There we go. Found it. It's for the duration. Any creatures you designate. So it
Problem with
doesn't
a
say
guy
you have
like
to know
this
the.
is he works through minions. I guess I can like him and his minions. I don't think it really works.
I mean, I'd say that you've seen him and you've seen all his minions, and it doesn't say you need to know their names. So I'd say that's like you have enough
It
to.
only lasts 10 days, but
Yeah.
maybe does it disappear after 10 days or something, or does anybody
I
create
think it
after 10 days?
does. No, I think it disappears. Yeah, should the spell be dispelled, the original script and the illusion both disappear. And I'd say that the spell ending is that would also happen. That makes sense. It's kind of like this message will self-destruct kind of thing.
Yeah. Kind of wondering. I kind of want to leave a message that I left the bug man. It's like, hello, sorry that we killed all your dudes. I kind of wanted to talk. Meet me at Castle Nocto, but I don't know if I'll do that.
Well, this could have significant consequences.
Oh no.
So I need you to tell me right now if you do that or not.
Yeah, I don't know if an Alvarez would find it. Well, then again, it'd be like mysterious. Do I want a mind flare to know where I live? He'd probably just find out anyways.
These are the questions.
Do I even have a brain? Am
This
I
is
immune?
This
You know
feels
it
like
probably
you're
rotted away.
just like got asked out on a Tinder date, and you're like, do I want to know
let's
where?
see here.
Do I want to know? Do I want him to know where I live? That's what
I
this
have a
sounds
few. I
like.
have a few guards, and they don't have brains either. So I think this is a good call. I'm gonna think about it by investigating my brain. I will leave a message. Hello, sir. Uh, sorry about all this. I was wondering how you got all those Alvarez soldiers. It seems like you're an enemy of Alvarez, and I'd like to meet you sometime, as long as you don't mind control me and kill me. Yours truly, Lord Noctum. Meet me at Castle Noctum in peace, and maybe we can talk it out. Maybe no need to be enemies. All right, bye.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that envelope down there.
Okay, and you address it to that mind flayer and the minions that you saw.
Yeah, I guess to those that I've met an hour ago.
Okay. Okay. You do that.
All right, and then when the Gasani come here, they can throw me into prison
I
for
I don't
doing this.
I don't think they would care. Like it's
They don't care about people who make alliances with mind flayers. They only care about mind flayers.
yeah. They just want
Well,
mind flayers
that's
dead.
nice.
That's all.
It's like secret police without all the baggage. It's like, oh, all right, well, we got rid of the drugs. You're not under arrest. Spy. We're leaving.
Basically.
I guess that's good for a race that gaslights as a pastime.
Yeah, like it's like there's so many people that get mind controlled and stuff. It's hard to tell who collaborated of their own free will or not, and they also don't care. They just want to make sure they'll if they think that you got a tadpole in their head, they'll probably kill you just or either try and cure you or kill you, whichever one is more effective. But
All I
otherwise,
know is like when I met like the mind flayer, I feel like I knew like I rolled like a 20 or something. I guess that was just for a recognized that I'm a mind flayer.
Yeah, that was
But
just to see if you knew what a
I
mind
guess I
flayer
guess I'd
was.
have to return to Castle Noctum and look at that book because I don't want to use meta knowledge as like why is he here? It's a mystery. Is he part of a colony or is he on his own? Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out this guy's life story if he doesn't want to kill us right away.
there was like a day of training in the knighthood where it's like you do sexual harassment training. It was like if you spot an illithid, fill out this form. This is why we do this. Have it. Hopefully you won't need to come across them, but if you do, just do this and then you're fine. So
But yeah,
And you
it's
and
up
you
to,
did it.
it's up to the elephant if he wants to be an asshole or not, and then like come in. Well, I guess we have an army of zombies over there, and that might be a problem for him. But
Zombies notoriously hard to mind control since they don't have minds to control.
I imagine they're immune to elephant mind control. At least the skeletons would be. Hopefully, I don't know. No idea.
Yeah, they don't even have brains to affect.
Just from a meta knowledge, I know Illithid, they just like they don't like magic, more or less. They like kick people that know how to do magic out
Mhm.
because they just like we're psychic and magic is chaotic. Get it out of here. It doesn't belong in an ordered society when you can just be mind freaks.
Mhm.
So I don't think they'd
Chris
be good at
Angel?
Chris
controlling
Angel, known
zombies.
illithid, yeah.
I don't know. I think we're pretty safe against. Well, I am and my posse, which includes you now. So
Yeah.
we're fine.
Okay, so
You
we
certainly have lots of tools.
yeah. All right, we return to the freed prisoners after exploring.
It's just important to
Okay.
meet the guy that lives in your basement. Like if there's a guy living in your walls and he eats your stuff at night, just leave a note out for him. It's like maybe you can leave some food. You can get to know him a
We
little
don't
better.
talk about illithid. No, no, no. Like I think I haven't seen that movie yet.
It's good.
Anyways, we can move on from here after we spent an
Alright.
extra hour that apparently you didn't need to.
uh, so you see the barbarians are there. They're attempting to make a little like floating skiff that they can drag through the water with the bodies on it.
Luckily,
Um,
I guess most of them are skeletons. They can probably just carry them. I guess. I don't
just
know.
carry the bones. Yeah. You just put them in a sack.
Oh! We're getting the ham, and I'm bringing them the ham.
It's like,
Hopefully, it's
oh,
still kind of warm. I'm gonna feed them the
yeah.
ham.
I mean, it was the fire was going, so
I want to feed my boy some ham before we leave.
okay. I say, oh, did you scavenge some rations? Good, good, good.
Well, the question
Uh,
is, do we leave them here to make their way to the village on their own, or do we accompany them? How many hours is it to the village?
I believe the village is a hex away, so that's gonna be 2 hours by
And
just walking,
okay, and we'll probably take a long rest and then head to
or
the Castle Noctum with
two or
supper in
four
the morning.
hours.
So, Yeah, we can escort them back. Help carry some more of the bodies.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Tenelus, how many of these do you want?
Oh, these guys are dead. What do you want?
Okay.
Corpse bristles.
I try to be accommodating.
I'm
He
I'm, pre- I'm
ignores
pretty
it.
sure they're already flyed up, man. There's like we live in a human swamp. The bodies don't last long.
Fair. All right. So
No, I meant okay.
Okay.
I meant that out of character, but anyways.
I guess.
All right.
Jacques, you want to help me with the horse? Oh no, wait, no. The tribesman can carry the horse. We'll carry Doug.
You want us to carry a horse?
A dead one.
Or are we just leaving right now? Right?
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna take a rest or something.
We already took a
No,
short
we're
rest.
gonna take a. Well, I would assume.
Gonna go back. It's 2 hours to get back,
No,
and then we'll
no,
take a long
no,
rest.
no. You're right. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna go up to my horse. I'm gonna pet him like he fell down and hurt his leg. It's like I'm sorry, and I'm gonna stab him in the neck. It's all right. All right, let's go.
Or not. Okay.
All right. We leave the horse corpse behind. Man, what an
I'll
adventure it
always
had.
remember you.
It lasted several sessions longer than I thought it would. Um,
All right, these guys are gonna kick with us. my skeletons and Doug.
Well, you
Okay.
can
Frederick.
you can probably you got your spell slots back. You can get some of them up, can't you?
That's not how my raise dead works.
No, that's
I
unfortunate.
think you can only cast it once a day.
All right. Well, yeah, we
To
walk
the
back
village.
All right. So you guys,
But yeah, we'll find some sacks, and we're gonna sack everybody up, and let's carry them on the backs of these strong
Gross.
barbarian men.
so you guys make your way back to the village. With Vogue. Prague looks up and he sees them and he says, "Vogue, you're alive. I'm so glad. Yes, father. These people saved me.
I'm taking Kemper
Let's-
aside immediately and just like, hey, just so you know, they might be controlled by Illithid. We didn't. Yeah, I'm just gonna give her the rundown of like we very likely saw an Illithid
Okay.
down there. They were being held prisoner. Typically, that means that they might have been compromised. I don't know if they have you any powers to cleanse them of any potential things, or if like we can kill them, cut their heads open, get out any tadpoles, and then you can bring them back to life. I don't know.
I mean,
They're
if-
your people. I'm just letting you know.
if that was the case, do you have concrete proof that that is so?
Tenelus saw them, so no.
He did describe to me something that fits what he is saying, and the other people were not talking, and Aerith saw something strange with the brain.
If it were literally any other person in our party who had saw them, then yes, we would have proof. But Tenelus is not a reliable narrator.
Did you contact the Kasani?
Yes, of course. Would she know about the Kasani?
She's
Yeah,
older
she's
than
a
the
druid.
Kasani.
Oh, yeah, sure. It's like, yeah, no, we have paperwork.
You live for all these years, you might as well catch up on the local news.
Perhaps we should keep them close, and I will keep an eye on them while you travel around.
Yes,
And when the Kasani arrive, they'll know what to do. They'll know what to do to be sure.
That works for me. It's just it is the son of the local chief. I don't want to cause any political issues, so I leave how to handle it with you.
Now, I clearly don't really know how these sorts of things work, but she seemed to think it was something with the brain. Can you revive people?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Why?
So you could like technically kill him and take a look at the brain and then bring him back to life.
Yes, if we have the proper materials,
That's
I could do
expensive.
this.
Oh, see, this is why I don't know how these things work.
Yes.
I'm not saying like to do it. I'm just saying like if the people who come and say that they like need to kill him, then maybe you could be there to unkill him.
Um,
I can also revivify if Worst comes to worst.
Oh, also, Aerith, until then, don't sleep with them, just in case.
Now you have to come and ruin my fun. Look at him.
There are plenty of other very muscly tribesmen around.
Aye,
But
And
but they're
tribeswomen.
all
But
the
are they
same.
royalty?
Aye, but they're all the same art, and he's got long hair.
That he does have long hair.
Important.
I definitely feel like I am missing something in translation here.
No, you're fine. Just for health and safety protocols, Aerith, if they're potentially compromised.
Is this like lice? Do I need to be worried? Well, I don't
Yes.
have to be worried about lice, but
Yes.
I guess this is just one other reason why having quills instead of hair is superior.
Sure.
Just for your knowledge, this thing it can't be spread via sexual intercourse. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I was very much trying to take this conversation away from Tenlis, especially since I was insulting him so much.
He is far away from you.
I've
Yeah.
I
been
don't
right
know.
here.
Well, maybe you can be conversing with the chieftain, your long lost viscount, or
He would be like the descendant. He would be the next in line, technically.
yeah.
Chief Preg, I have a few things to ask of you.
Yes, anything. I mean, you brought my son back to me. This, besides the people of my tribe, is the thing most precious to me. I don't know what I would have done if he had been dead. His-
There's a lot more I wish to bring back.
Yes.
There's a few things I'd like to ask of you. Things that the lady must ask of you. It's a heavy burden I lay upon you, but it's something we must do.
Uh, all right. Oh, what is it that you wish?
Well, I'll need some shovels, and I'll need some of your blood,
Oh, is that all?
and perhaps I'll need more.
Let's start with the blood. I've got some spare blood if you need it.
All right.
All right. Um, and I think that's a good place to end it.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead. You made it.
You're not dead. You made it, and pretty handily too.
Hey,
God,
look
we
what
saved
I
ourselves from
made.
so many bad characters.
Yep. The other option was a Kasani experiment that was a lizard folk ranger that was the Drake Warden thing, but he was really fat and he would cough up the new drakes in an embryonic sac and just would regurgitate, and every time they died, he'd just cough up a new one.
We should force you to play
That's-
something normal.
I'm gonna make you
Says
play
you.
I mean,
just a human.
Honestly, the
Just a human
Stillringer is the
paladin.
most normal character he's ever played.
Yeah.
Have you stopped the
Like
recording?
you're gonna have to play a dwarf,
Oh,
and
not yet.
he missed the boat
Okay.
to like Westeros or whatever, or West